Now, the second thing that happened is that on Wednesday, now the West media is on fire. BBC, CNN, all of them are on fire. Mali, they are trying to create problem for the Malian government. So it simply means Ibrahim Traore just fabricated the whole story, saying that they are suppressing people in Mali. Respect, lovely people. You are welcome back to the channel. Kindly consider subscribing if you have not subscribed, and like the video if you are enjoying our update. All right, the best support you can give us is to like our update. Guys, today, guess where we are? We are in Mali today. People are telling me we should go to Botswana, but please, we'll go to Botswana later. But something significant happened. Two significant things happened in Mali, which you need to know about. The Western media is actually twisting the whole story, so you need to understand what happened. An arrest happened in Mali in regards to the coup d'etat that was attempted in Burkina Faso. The guy was arrested, and the arrest is in relation to the recent attempted coup that nearly happened in Burkina Faso, where this man went and gave money to the soldiers that they should conduct coup d'etat and destabilize the nation, which turned the other way. The soldiers play him. So on the thing happened on the 8th. The arrest of that guy in Burkina Faso happened on the 8th, and on the 9th, the Burkina Faso leader published the news. After publishing the news and things that all of us were taking serious, things that require maximum security attention, there is a politician in Mali who is trying his best to downplay the thing. So this is what happened. After the Burkinabe government announced the arrest and the seizure of the money, the next day on Joliba TV news, this TV station is a Malian private channel. All right, it's a private channel in Mali. On the next day, during a program on that TV channel, the politician whose name is N'Djim, or let me say Issa Kaou N'Djim, has criticized the Burkina Faso leadership. He criticized them and criticized the leader of Burkina Faso, and with the claim that their announcement of seized funds was questionable, and he's saying that the destabilization plot that they were publishing to the public might be or might have been fabricated by the leader of Burkina Faso. So it simply means Ibrahim Traore just fabricated the whole story. That's what this guy said on air to the whole world. This guy is a politician, and that the former regime, this guy is one of the people that were part of the looting, you know, and working with France to loot the nation and all that. And that those regimes, so when the transitional government came on board, this guy in Mali particularly have been one of the voices in Mali against the Malian government. The withdrawal of Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso from ECOWAS, this guy has been against it, voicing even now, before his arrest, voicing out loudly against it, that it is not just for them to come out of ECOWAS. So he has been criticizing the government on several occasions. But the Malian government, unlike how the Western media is publishing them that they are adopting people and arresting people who criticize them, no, they exercise patience for this guy. But this one was out of order. So in response, the Burkina Faso's media regulator, the Higher Council for Communication, took action immediately. What they did was that on November 12th, they urged the Malian authority to address the comment made by this man, this Malian politician, because his remark on the state television is harmful to the credibility of Burkina Faso's government. And they added also that his statement lacked evidence, and it undermined the seriousness of this coup attempt that all of us are taking serious. If this guy is not part of France agent, I don't know. Then before he could close the eyes and open it, he forgot that he was not dealing with a democratic leadership. He's dealing with a military leader. Or they came and picked him straight. So he's been arrested. That is the first thing that happened there. He's been arrested, and they are going to prosecute him, and whatever will happen, I'll follow into detail and bring you updates. So make sure you subscribe. Now, the second thing that happened, you know, some of the politicians in Mali, they are trying to create problem for the Malian government. And when they are doing these things, and the Western media is twisting the whole thing, this arrest that happened, that I want to talk about, the first news, the Western media is saying that they are suppressing people in Mali. He was arrested for criticizing the Burkina Faso leader, blah, blah, blah. You know, forget them. That's what they do. Now, the second thing that happened is that on Wednesday, the Prime Minister of Mali, who is a civilian, and the name is it Choguel Maïga, he was removed from office after criticizing the military leader for delaying the presidential election which is originally scheduled for 2024. Some of these politicians have been giving pressure to the Malian authority to fast forward the election, because, you know, it is under the democratic regime that looting happened. They are no longer getting those shares. That is why they are processing the election to happen quick. And the Malian authority also is saying that, look, we need to make sure that our country is safe, secure, before we can be talking about election. It is not about having election, but having a good leadership and having a freedom for ourselves. We need to free ourselves first before talking about doing other things. They are not understanding. So he went on state television, and on the broadcast, he criticized the Malian authority for delaying the election. Then in response, the authority did just as they're supposed to do. They dismissed him, and it was announced in a presidential decree issued by General Assimi Goïta, the Mali's leader, and he was quickly replaced by another person called General Abdoulaye Maïga. And this new prime minister is practically a military man. So for clarity, the name of the new one is Abdoulaye Maïga. The old one is Choguel Maïga. But the old one is a civilian, and this one is a military. So they use the military guy to replace him quickly. And somebody would think that they are related. They are not related. According to report, both of them are not related. And the amazing thing right now is that this particular appointment places all three branches of Mali's transitional government, which are the presidency, the National Transitional Council, and this council is the same council that is acting as the legislative body. And the third one, which is the Prime Minister's office, all of these three bodies are now firmly under the military rule. Because you see what is happening in the Sahel, we need honest people that can understand the situation and follow. Now the Western media is on fire. BBC, CNN, all of them are on fire. They are saying that the Mali military leader is trying to surround himself with military body so that he can be in power for long. That is what they are propagating out there. It is not true. This is what happened. These guys are trying to become problem. That is why that guy was arrested and this one was replaced. Because this new prime minister in question, which was used to replace the old civilian prime minister, has held several key roles under this military leadership, including Minister of Territorial Administration, government spokesperson, and deputy prime minister. And he has several roles also that he's playing in this country and under this government. So it is not as if they capture some military guy and then place him there. No, he's already in the system. So these are the two key things that happen in Mali. I don't know, your opinion about this might be different. I want to know in the comment. If you are enjoying our update, kindly support us by subscribing and liking the video. Respect.